Welcome back. This is another video regarding what is actually happening at Pontedera regarding the manufacture of the Vespa Piaggio. Don't know whether you've been following these videos, but if you're interested, view them, see them, I should say. Very interesting information, first-hand information as well, the possible future of this company. So, rumours are going around which will be confirmed by the trade unions in this company. Monday, next week, a company will meet the trade unions. This was not programmed to sign the contratto di solidarietà. This is another form of cassa integrazione. Cassa integrazione is temporary laid off, which is paid by the welfare state, basically. Contratto di solidarietà, they always usually applicate in situations in companies which, in the end, they close and they lay people off. And this will be one of those instruments which a company which has so many people, they don't know what to do with, to get rid of them in some way. Let's stick in cassa integrazione, or this more known as contratto di solidarietà, because in the end you get booted out. And the fact is, there's 300 people who have limited abilities due to illnesses or something happens to them at work, or one of those illnesses which does limit to you a certain percentage of your ability. It's a certain type of disability. There are 300 of them, which basically this company costs. They're not productive, and they want to find a way to get rid of these people, and probably the only way they can get rid of them is through this contratto di solidarietà. Let's face it, which I explained in the other videos, they don't want to invest in Pontedera. They made it clear. There's no future projects. Slowly, they want to get rid of this excess, what they call esuberi workers, because slowly they'll be taking their operations overseas, in Asia, China, Vietnam, India, and they do have factories in these countries which I mentioned. So it doesn't come to no surprise if they have these intentions. And the trade unions, practically they can't do nothing about it. Whether they sign it or not, a company by and current legislation can proceed ahead. It's a sign of the times. This company will continue to pass through dark periods. Will it ever return to its old glory? The good old days when the first Vespas came out? Nah, Pete, I doubt so, because the production will be very limited, and probably most of the mechanical workshops will disappear in years to come, because they just cost too much to produce something here in Italy, because income tax is high. They say energy costs. And obviously when they want government money regarding for incentives on vehicles and stuff like that, they are there. But when they make a little bit of money, a bit like Stellantis style, I should say, to cut costs, they put people in custody to get on. As simple as that. Which, if a company, multinational, makes profits, I should say, you should say thank you for the people who work hard, which you treat like shit always. And there's a problem with the renewal of a contract with the metal mechanics here in Italy. The 13th attempt, they went up in HQ, and obviously the establishment doesn't want to negotiate about it. They don't want to hear nothing about it. Other strikes, people loses money because it's an advantage of the company to take advantage of these difficult times to make the trade unions dance to their tune, which usually happens. Like I said, trade unions where I work do not much have powers to influence the company to go back on their choices. Probably in the past. Probably the fact people are, so pissed off and they do not trust so much trade unions as once before, because they see these people as gatekeepers for the establishment, basically. And this is phase one of what is going to come. Obviously, they're going to have to cut back on personnel, whether people like it or not. Otherwise, in no time, you can think about handing in the accounting books and declare bankruptcy.